Episode 41, House of Legends, is finally here. Um, Today, guys, I'm gonna talk about a little bit about my opinion on this episode. What I think. What are some of the changes the dev could do to make the game a little better? They actually did a lot of positive changes, and it's one or two little things they could do to actually improve it. But yeah, guys, I'll be going straight into that now, discussing some of the stuff that is very beneficial to everybody and some of the stuff that could be changed. But yeah, let me go straight into that. All right, as you guys can see here, there's the free daily reward section and the member daily reward section. The free daily rewards is only for the free to play members, and the member section, they get both free to play. They get both free daily rewards, and they also get the member daily rewards. They get source marks, caches. Not caches. Nine metals. What I'm saying, frost nine metals. All different stuff. Free tokens, all different stuff. There's no more vault and no more stabilizer. So this is what they did here. They gave us these rewards instead, daily rewards. So there's no more daily events like the stabilizer and the vaults. So you get these daily rewards instead. It's pretty good right here, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get different rewards every single day, so make sure you guys collect that. But the thing with this, I think the dev should do something about this. The daily reward menu should pop up immediately as soon as you log in. There should be some kind of notification telling you that you need to collect your daily rewards. For example, it's like when they give you the anniversary gifts, or when a new episode is released, they have it pop up on the screen that notifies you. I think that's really good there that they do it like that. They should do the same thing with this daily rewards, because this would be very beneficial, especially to new players. A lot of new players came to DC, and they might have no clue of how to pull up this daily rewards menu. I think it's actually F1 on the PC, and it's a directional button on the PlayStation system. You gotta press up on the PlayStation system, on the directional button, and it pulls you up to the rewards menu to collect your rewards, daily rewards. But a lot of players might have no clue of how to do this. Although a lot of players play the introductory tutorial about this new episode 41, most might not pay attention to everything at first, and still might have to figure out a couple of things on your own. So I think DC, the devs, should make it, as soon as you log in, the screen pops up immediately, so you collect your reward. It reminds you to collect reward, because some people might actually forget to. Some people might actually forget. Like, you see when I go and pull it up here, they might actually forget to collect the daily rewards, and I might miss out on these rewards. So I hope the dev do something about this daily reward system. As soon as as soon as you log in, it pops up immediately and you collect it immediately. That way you never forget. Alright, that being said, I'll be moving on to the next point that I have. I'll talk a little bit, about the allies and stuff. So I'll be moving on to that now. Alright, guys, moving on to allies. I just want to say, they should make it that before you purchase an ally from Cyborg, the Cyborg vendor, you should be able to see the description of what the ally do. That way you'll be able to purchase the ones that are perfect for your particular build. And this would also prevent you from wasting a lot of money and stuff. So yeah, you wouldn't waste a lot of money, and you wouldn't waste a lot of time or live on the wrong one, you know what I'm saying? As you can see here, you can't really see what the ally do. See, you can't really see what they do. So in the cyber vendor, you can't really see what they do, and there's no description of what they do. However, you could see this in the marketplace vendor allies. You know, you could see the description of what the ally do in the marketplace vendor. I'll show you guys right now what the ally do in the marketplace vendor. Let me open this real quick. Excuse me. Alright, as you guys can see in the allies here, allied flash. Let me just preview this. I'm gonna read this for you guys. Alright, you can see. Preview it. Flash can be summoned to roll up a cone of damage or assigned to speed up your return to normal speed post-combat. Yeah, you see it tells you what the Flash does here. Let me give an example. Cyborg. Cyborg can be summoned to blast a line of damage or assigned to increase your passive power recovery. Yeah, you see it shows what it does for damage, and it also tells you what the ally do for the passive. Professor Zoom. Let me see. Zoom. Professor Zoom can be summoned to pull enemies in for a burst of damage or assigned to speed up your non-combat speed. So it tells you what the ally do in a particular situation. That way you guys are able to choose the one for your builds and stuff. DC should make that available for the ones in the cyborg vendor. They should have some kind of description or something. As you can see, there's no description here. They should make it like you should be able to see what the ally actually do before you guys could purchase these, you know. They should actually do a update or something for this, you know. So you could see in the description at the side here, you know, what the ally actually do. Because there's no description what the ally do, and a lot of people mightn't have any idea what to actually get, you know, unless they actually look at it in the marketplace. But not all of the allies are in the marketplace at the moment. So I'm moving on to the next point. Alright guys, I want to talk about the new on duty menu a little bit. As you guys can see, we have 3 different tabs: the Save the Universe tab, the Latest Episode tab, the Omnibus tab, and the Custom Play tab. The Save the Universe tab is the current episode right now, episode 41. Show you guys really quick. As you can see, you could change the difficulty. Got event, normal, elite. As you can see here, you could change the different difficulty. As for the solo there, show you guys same thing for the alert. You could change the difficulty, and also the raids. You could also change the difficulty. So that being said, I'll be moving on to the latest episode tab. It's going to show the different episodes. You got episode 38, 39, and 40. And you could choose between these episodes and go back and run these episodes if you want. It also got the Omnibus tab. The Omnibus tab now, I understand what they're trying to do here with the Omnibus tab. When you queue up the Omnibus tab, they just put you in any one of the tiers, you know, from tier 1 to 5 here. So if you go to the alert section, you know, see how it's coming up here. Anyone is gonna ready up. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to let like the OG players group them up with the new players that come to DC. That way they could get content done, you know. And that way a lot of people could go back to the older content. And well, the new players actually would be able to get the stuff like feats and stuff in the older content, because the newer players would be able to help them with that. I understand what they're trying to do there with that new tab system, the Omnibus tab. You guys can see here, see finding a match. See, You can do this with all the different the alerts, the solo. Well, they should fix the solo part because you should. I don't know about the solo. The solo part is they just say you could just go. I don't know. You run the solo alone. They should just fix that. Here we have the custom menu now. This one, you could do it like the old school way. Go and select which particular, alert or raid or solo you want to do. And, you could go and do that particular solo. Like what I'm going to do right now. I understand what they're really trying to do here with these tabs, especially the omnibus tab. They want a lot of players to play together, trying to like bring the community together. You know what I'm saying? Especially the new players, because like how the old episode 40 was before the update, episode 41. A lot of the OG players would not go back and do these old raids. Nobody really do these old raids, And a lot of new players that come in, like now start the game, they need a lot of feats and stuff done. So by a lot of OG players going in there and helping them, that's really good for the community, the DC community. The OG players will have an idea how to do the feats already because they already got it, and they could help the newer players get the feats. So that's a very positive thing that they're doing, and also it's very very good for the community. I believe some people might disagree with me about that, but it's very good because it's helping the game grow there, especially with the new players that they incorporate in the game right now. There's a lot of new players, so that's very good. Because a lot of new players that come in the game, man, they don't even understand the game too much, and it's really good that a lot of like the OG players can help them. That would be really really good for DC, help them get feats and stuff. I was actually doing it with my league a couple of days ago. We queued up for the omnibus in the omnibus section to complete the journals and stuff, the missions in the journals, like the alerts and the raids and stuff. And we were actually helping some new players actually do feats. Very positive stuff. Helping them get some feats and stuff. Very positive for the community, helping like the new players get feats. It's really good. The custom play is there also if you don't want to do you could custom play, form a group, and the omnibus one, you could actually make a group. I think they gotta fix it. You could actually make a group and just queue up for the omnibus section, and they'll put you in a particular one. Also, like you could have like 4 people in your group already, and you queue up for a raid, for example, and they'll find 4 more players for you. And you don't go in a particular raid. It's gonna put you in any one of the raids. It could put you in a wave. It could put you in Nexus. It could put you in Prime Battleground. Any one. That's really good. You could go back and help those other new players get feats and stuff. That being said, I want to talk a little bit about stats clamping. In my opinion, stats clamping can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing for the DC. Only time will tell. I'll discuss some of the reasons why it can be beneficial for hardcore and elite players like myself. For instance, a lot of hardcore players that like hard challenging stuff will love this new clamping system. It gives them a chance to go back to older content and get a challenging experience. That I myself would enjoy, and other players too. Like all those hardcore players, endgame players and stuff. On the other hand, newbie players that are now learning the game, like a lot of new players that come to DC, that have low skill points and hardly any idea or any clue of what they're doing, might just get discouraged if the content is too difficult. I'm gonna give you guys an example. For example, a lot of new players get queued in to say 𝐤𝐻𝐵𝐷𝐚, right? They don't know about the LFG system because they're new to the game. They're looking for a group system, so they just queue up. They'll go into 𝐤𝐻𝐵𝐷𝐚 having no idea what to do, and it starts to being clamped there. It's not like you're gonna be high CR. Say you're 341 or whatever, and then you go in there and it starts a clamp. So these guys will go in there and have no idea what to do, and they'll struggle. It won't be like in the old days. When you get higher CR, people go back to get these feats done. DC should actually do something about that. I think like how they do the anniversary, the anti-mana anniversary event. They should have it for for the new players where they could choose. They could choose like the anniversary event. You could choose whether you want to do it with your high CR where your stats are not clamped, and for the hardcore players now they could go back and do those raids with their stats clamped just for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? But for the new players, who need these feats, they could go back and do the 𝐤𝐻𝐵𝐷𝐚 with high CR, and get through it really fast, because they will have low skill points and they're trying to get skill points. That'd be pretty good for them. For like hardcore players, it'll be a nice challenge. You go back in 𝐤𝐻𝐵𝐷𝐚, it starts a clamp. It's a nice challenge for you guys. They will enjoy it. So I think they should do like how the anniversary system was, like the anti-monetary event. Where you could have an option where you could choose maybe you should add in the next tab where you get like this would actually make everybody on DC happy. Add in the next tab where you could go in to specific raids and stuff where your stats are not clamped. I don't know if they could do that, if it's a lot of work for them, but that's a pretty good idea. It's just like the anti-monitor anniversary event, where they got the event section and they got the elite section and all that stuff. But that would be a really good idea, where your stats are not clamped and you go in there and you could get your feats done really fast. Because a lot of new players might get discouraged. I don't know how it's gonna be. Time will tell. We'll see when that time comes. Also, I think, in my opinion, the open world bounties and stuff, clamping that, I don't think they should clamp that because, for me, it doesn't really affect me. I can still go and do stuff. But for new players, for example, going back to do farm bounties, they would have to find like groups, and a lot of they would have to find like a lot of new people that actually want to actually go and farm these bounties, because a lot of the OG players now, they already farm these bounties and they already have these feats, so they're not gonna go back and do these bounties again, because you gotta do like 50 bounties, 75 bounties, sometimes 100, But DC, they put in some feats for these stuff, like weapon style feats, and they also got like pets that drops from certain content and bounties. That way the OG players that's in the game could go back and run these runs and go for these contents and these pets. You could also purchase the pets in that new vendor that added, but for some reason it doesn't go towards the feet. I don't know if they gotta fix that. So what people are doing now, they're selling. I'll make a video on that too. They're selling how to make money with these items. They're selling the styles and the pets for a lot of money. Like you go in Olympus and you run the raid, the pet drops there, the phoenix. I think it's a phoenix pet, and they sell it for a lot of money on the broker for the feats. So that's what DC is encouraging people to go back and do these raids and stuff. So help maybe it's gonna like band everybody together, like the old with the new, and everybody's gonna get these feats. But the stats clamping, I think it might affect new players. I'm not 100% sure on that. But it's up to them if they want to, have maybe a different tab or something, where people's feet don't get clamped. But that's just some of my ideas there, guys. You know, think about it. Going back and doing Hydra. You know, if it starts a not clamp, it's easier to do. If you start a clamp, you could feel that Hydra bounty. That's an example right there. But I guess that's all I have here for you guys today. That's my take on the game, what it could do, to better the game a little bit. Episode 41, it's up to them. Maybe they'll do something in the future, you never know. Some people are dissatisfied with the clamping. Some people like the clamping, some people don't like the clamping. I guess for them to make everybody happy, they might gotta do something about that. They might lose a lot of players. But yeah, guys, that's my view on this episode 41. If I have any more views on it, any more ideas, I'll let you guys know. So, if you guys want to have anything to discuss let me know in the comment section, and we could discuss it. Also, I think that's about it there. And also, also I will have some tournament videos coming up again. I'll hold on for a while for the challenge videos. I'll be doing the money making videos still, and I'll maybe do some tutorial videos. Yeah, those will be coming up, so you guys make sure and look out for that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet, and that notification bell, that way you can see these videos. These videos will be very informative. I'll do a money making video on that soon enough. Yeah, so you guys make sure and look out for that. Yeah, that's about it. So that's all I have for you guys today, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was very informative, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.